You listen. Stories breathe, hunger, air heavy dread. Rain falls on forgotten paths. Rain hides voices. Listen, hear your name. Mist swirls, glimpses of lurks. Presence nears, form flashes. Each drop echoes its call. Ground weeps, something stains earth. Promise of what's to come. Welcome to Bloody Chapter. Dark remembers.
Rain was supposed to make me feel safe. It used to mean home, the sound of my mom cooking, the smell of wet leaves on the porch. But that night, rain meant she was coming. I remember her face pressed against the glass, pale, dripping, eyes that didn't blink. And I remember the knock that followed, slow, deliberate, patient. 3 knocks. Then silence. That's when I knew I shouldn't have taken that last delivery. They say the rain remembers things. The way it falls in the same rhythm, hitting the same places over and over, like it's trying to remind you of something. I didn't believe that, until last November. My name's Allison, and what you're about to hear, it's not fiction. I didn't read it online. I lived it. So, before we begin, turn down the lights. Let the rain do the talking. Because this is my story. A true story. It started on a Thursday. I was running late on deliveries, soaking wet, my phone buzzing non-stop. Portland streets at night are a blur of grey and neon. And that's when I saw her. She was standing under the streetlight, bright red raincoat, hood up, motionless. At first, she just looked cold. But when I slowed to check, she turned her head, just slightly, like she was expecting me. The order on my app said Hotel Ravenwood, room 217. Simple drop-off. Except when I got there, the hotel looked abandoned. Lobby dark. Carpet damp. The front desk bell was rusted over. But the lights on the second floor were glowing faintly, like someone had forgotten to turn them off years ago. I climbed the stairs, rain dripping from my jacket. Room 217's door was half open. A soft hum came from inside, static, like a TV stuck between channels. Delivery. I called. Nothing. I pushed the door. It swung open. The room smelled like mildew and perfume. Someone had left a meal on the table, same order I was delivering. Cold. Congealed. I placed mine beside it. That's when I noticed the photo on the dresser. A girl in a red raincoat, standing under a streetlight, that streetlight. Only the photo looked old, edges curled, colors faded. The air shifted. Like someone had stepped closer behind me. When I turned, nothing. Just rain against the window, but the reflection. There was a figure standing behind me in the glass. Still, watching. I spun around, empty room. The reflection was gone, but the window. There was a wet handprint sliding down the inside. I dropped the bag and ran. Next night, 11:47 p.m., same intersection. She was there again. Same red coat. Same posture. Every delivery around that time started redirecting me to the same hotel, 217. Even when I picked a different route, the app rerouted me back. I thought it was a glitch. Or maybe someone playing a sick joke. I texted the support chat, no response. Then, a message appeared that wasn't from them. Bring it upstairs. I froze. Because I hadn't typed anything yet. I went anyway. Curiosity's like a rusted hook. Once it's in, it doesn't let go. The hotel looked worse this time, darker, wetter. But when I reached the second floor, I heard soft footsteps in the hallway. Bare feet on soaked carpet. The door to 217 creaked open before I touched it. Inside, a red raincoat draped across the chair. Dripping. Fresh. On the wall, someone had written, A+L, together in the rain. The L was smeared like a fingerprint dragged through blood. Then my phone buzzed again. A notification I'll never forget. Delivery complete. Thank you, Allison. Except, I hadn't marked it complete. That night, I couldn't sleep. My apartment windows fogged from the inside again. And drawn into the glass was another heart. But this time, inside it were the initials reversed. L+A. I wiped it away, but when I turned off the lights, the letters glowed faintly, like something burning beneath the glass. I dreamt about her that night. Not standing, but drowning. Rain filling her lungs, coat floating around her like a rose in black water. When I woke, my phone screen was on. An unsent message typed out by unseen hands, "Don't leave me again." I dug through old city archives the next morning. The Ravenwood Hotel had been closed since 2019, after a fire in room 217. A young woman died inside. Her name was Lydia Marrow, 24, delivery driver. Witnesses said she was last seen wearing a red raincoat. And the creepiest part, her final delivery receipt. Signed by someone named Allison R. My heart dropped. I'd only been working there for a year. But someone had used my name before me. That night, I deleted the app. But at exactly 11:47 p.m., I got a call. No number. Just Rain on the line. And a voice whispering, "Room 217. I told myself I wouldn't go back. But guilt, it pulls harder than fear. If she wanted something, maybe it wasn't revenge. Maybe she just wanted to be seen. I drove through the storm one last time. The streetlight was flickering. The red raincoat lay across the wet pavement like an offering. And beside it, a phone, screen cracked, still recording. I picked it up. The video showed me sleeping in my car the night before. From outside the window. Then, behind the lens, her voice, "You took my route. You took my name. Now take my place." No one saw me after that night, not for 3 days. My sister found my car still running near Hawthorne. Seat soaked, engine humming, phone playing static. Police opened an investigation. They said I probably ran off, stressed. But when they reviewed the traffic cameras, every frame after 11:47 p.m. was corrupted. All except one. A blurry image of a woman in a red raincoat, standing in the rain. Head turned toward the camera. And her face, mine. They never found my body. Some say the Ravenwood still gets delivery requests from closed accounts. And sometimes, when the rain's heavy enough, you can hear footsteps pacing the second floor. So if you're ever driving alone, and you see a girl in a red raincoat standing beneath a streetlight, keep driving. Because the rain remembers. And sometimes, it wants you to remember too. The rain falls softer now. Maybe it's trying to warn someone else. Or maybe, it's just whispering my name. Good night. You've just listened to a true story. And somewhere out there, it's still raining.